going on, everybody? Joseph David here for Worldwide Sport Updates, your podcast, your news, your local community. Good morning, sports family. Thank you for tuning in to Worldwide Sport Updates, your podcast, your sports, your news, your local community. It is TGIF, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, thank God it's Friday, and hopefully everybody had a great week and is ready for this upcoming weekend, and is ready for the recap of sports that transpired this past week as we cover NBA, NHL, NFL, MLS, women's and men's college basketball. You name it, we have it all here for you. And WNBA, of course. So we have all the latest that is happening throughout the world of sports. Thank you for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen, subscribing, sharing, commenting, and interacting with us, and letting everybody know what Worldwide Sport Updates is all about for your daily sports updates throughout the daily basis. Friday of each and every week, that is. Ladies and gentlemen, last Friday we didn't have a recorded podcast because our systems were malfunctioning, and they also needed a system upgrade. So that's why we couldn't podcast. We couldn't do a recorded podcast last week. So I am sorry for the inconvenience on that. So you guys are not losing your minds. I know you missed out on sports last week, but unfortunately we did not record a podcast because our system needed to be upgraded and there was some malfunctions. Again, ladies and gentlemen, it is March 7, 2025, and we're going to start off with some NBA news here to follow. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get right to it. NBA post-trade deadline performers. Yes, it appears that Luka Dončić fellow may have been good for the Lakers. We are a month removed from the NBA trade deadline, which means it's time to take away a too soon look at some of the stars who changed jerseys. Brandon Ingram, who hasn't played yet for Toronto, isn't included for obvious reasons. Yeah, it's still weird to see the Sullivan purple, Don purple, and not so much gold anymore. Was that criticism of Los Angeles toned down color it's necessary? You bet. Listen, guys, you just acquired a star who's called Luka Magic. So we can, in other words, so can we please get those uniforms back to looking like actual gold instead of this yellow Teletubby nonsense? Dončić's start has been a bit slow due to the fact that he was returning from a calf injury sustained on Christmas Day. But he still managed to get in a few 30-point games and some near triple-doubles, including one real one. Because that's what superstars do. Dončić is averaging 22.9 points. Yeah, he's averaging 22.9 points, 8.2 rebounds, and 7.7 assists per game as a Laker. And he's probably got another couple of weeks ahead of him where he'll be physically limited. But the real Luka is definitely rounding into form. Oh, and the Lakers are now the number 2 seed in the West. How about that? And their record is beautiful. Not to mention, they're above 500. I think what's the record? Like 40-21? Outstanding. Remember when we were all waiting for the Butler trade to go down? And then he became like the 5th best player to be moved at the deadline. Fun times. The aging star has done a rock-solid job of integrating himself into the larger fabric of the team, functioning as a playmaker, defender, and opportunistic scorer who forces his way to the free throw line. An element the Warriors have generally needed when the offense bogs down. Butler isn't taking much of the offense, which is by design. At 35, and a noted playoff performer, The former All-Star is saving his best for the playoffs, which is a sound plan, especially if Golden State hangs on to the number 6 seed, or can they improve beyond better than the number 6 seed? That's yet to be determined, but it'll be very interesting. I mean, look, we are in the month of March, right? So before you know it, the NBA playoffs is right around the corner. I mean, come month of May, you got only a couple games left in the window before the shift focuses to the NBA playoffs. Let's shift over to some NFL news. With Sam Darnold's free agent options expected to be thin, the NFL's quarterback carousel is taking shape. Matthew Stafford decided to compromise and stay put with the Los Angeles Rams. Now, league sources are predicting a similar outcome with the Minnesota Vikings and Sam Darnold, who may be facing a weaker set of free agency options than anticipated. Multiple sources, including a handful of team executives and agents with interest in the quarterback market, believe that Darnold is going to lack the robust free agent market that was anticipated for much of his 2024 breakout season. Instead, there is growing consensus that Darnold's best option will be to work out a 1 or 2 year contract with the Vikings for $25 million to $30 million a season, giving the two sides an opportunity to either do a new deal next offseason or for Darnold to re-enter free agency in the year 2026. All right, you would think the supply and demand is on the side of the quarterbacks this offseason because there really aren't enough good ones to go around. But the landing spots aren't really very attractive either, said one prominent NFL agent with a history of doing big quarterback deals. I just think Darnold's market is a lot softer than people realize, and his best setup is going to be staying in Minnesota another year. All right, let's shift over to some NHL news. NHL hockey, folks. Let's get right to it. NHL trade rumors. Chicago Blackhawks are reportedly considering trading veteran goalie Peter Mrsic for free. And usually there is nothing for free, but yeah. The Blackhawks are reportedly pursuing a move for goaltender Peter Mrsic despite the limited goalie market this season. Following the acquisition of 2019 first-rounder Spencer Knight in a significant deal with the Panthers, this move is expected to be aggressive. The Chicago Blackhawks are reportedly considering trading veteran goalie Peter Mrsic for free, but may face challenges due to his 2-year, $8,500,000 contract, a trade that is expected to occur in the summer rather than before the deadline. Peter Mrsic is very much available, and the Blackhawks are willing to move him for free. The problem is the money and the term, likely a summer move, Mrsic tweeted on Wednesday. The Chicago Blackhawks are making a strong push to move goaltender Peter Mrsic ahead of the deadline, according to Frank Servotel of Daily Faceoff. However, given the limited demand for goalies this season, offloading him won't be easy. The urgency to part ways with the veteran became even clearer after acquiring former first-round pick Spencer Knight from the Florida Panthers in a major trade last weekend. All right, let's shift over to some Major League Baseball news. MLB players, the union, and Bad Bunny agency agree to dismiss the lawsuit over this discipline. Bad Bunny's sports representation firm and Major League Baseball Players Association have filed an agreement to dismiss the union's lawsuit, over penalties imposed for making improper indictments. Bad Bunny's sports representation firm and the Major League Baseball Players Association filed an agreement Thursday to dismiss the union's lawsuit over penalties imposed for making improper indictments or indictments, whatever, if you want to call it that. The sides submitted a stipulation telling U.S. District Judge Jennifer H. Rinderden in Manhattan they had settled the matter. The MLBPA, Major League Baseball Players Association, disciplined Rimis Sports, the agency co-owned by Puerto Rican musical artist Bad Bunny, last April over violations of its agent regulations. It revoked the agent certification of Rimis, William Ario, and denied certifications of executives Noah Assad and Jonathan Miranda, citing a $200,000 interest-free loan and a $19,500 gift. The union issued a $400,000 fine for misconduct. Arbitrator Ruth M. Moskovich last October upheld the union's 5-year suspensions of Assad and Miranda and cut Ayero's suspension to 3 years. The union filed a petition to confirm the 80-page decision in New York's Supreme Court, and the case was shifted to federal court. Representatives of the union and Ramos did not immediately respond to requests for comment. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that's all for this week. I will see you on next Friday's recorded podcast. Till then, hit the like button, subscribe, share it out. Let everybody know what Worldwide Sport Updates is all about. Your podcast, your sports, your news, your local community. This is Joseph Hadid, your host for Worldwide Sport Updates. Take care of each other, sports family. Have yourself a great weekend. We will see each other next Friday. Bye-bye for now.